On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Before you ever pick them up, the flower is not going to be the separation between it. Like you doing the thing that your daddy taught you, and your daddy was a simp. So be careful with that. Now, when you get into a space to where you actually marry a chick, that's when you start dating her. You do not start putting your best foot forward. As a matter of fact, I would say for most guys, you need to make sure that you don't tell her that you got the bag. Don't tell her what you do for a living as far as trying to impress her on none of that type of junk. Play yourself down. That's how you can separate the real from the fake. She gonna bust it down anyway, whether you know what I'm saying. So if you want to separate whether or not she with you because you gonna be fooled in her phone, then play yourself down and you know what I'm saying. Just play it by ear and see how it go. And if you're not that dude, then at the very least you saved yourself some money, and you ain't prepper for some other dude to come behind you and then bust her down that same night.
But that means that she's feeling you then, right?
Either way, you listen. If you get with the right type of dude, you're gonna do it for free. So it ain't even gonna cost you.
But if you have no intentions on being with them,
it's not up to you. You can't control who takes over your mind. That's why you got to be careful who you surround yourself with.
Hold on. Say that again. I think they missed that. Say it again. Please say it again.
No, real talk. It's not up to you. You can't control what happens to you. The only thing you do is be subjected to it, and that's just the way that you built. It's not you in particular. I'm not singling you out in particular. It's just a certain type of way. See, the thing about this conversation is that the caveat is that every last woman up here, they will see this dude coming. They know the dudes that they can take advantage of. They know the dude that's going to lead in and give them every fucking thing that they want and then eat their pussy and go home. Like, they know that guy. He's there. And we're not tripping about it because he serves a purpose. Like, he really do the leg work. Like, we cool with him. We ain't tripping off of him.
But y'all all can be that guy if that's what she wants you to be. That's like you saying that like y'all really run the show. Sometimes we learn certain guys.
Is that guy before he meets her. You don't dictate what he is. He is a cornball, and he approaches you like a cornball. So men are who they are. Women don't make men who they are. Men make women who women are. That's what Anton is saying.
What I'm saying is
a cornball when he meets you. So you're not doing anything to him. He's just doing what he usually does. Does that make sense?
Yeah. What I'm saying is you don't have to be a cornball for me to get what I want if I want it from you. The cornball is just a different way you play the game. But like he's saying it as if.
So what would you get from a man? What are you talking about?
Every guy is different. I'm not even saying it's like, oh no, player, it could be that, but every guy is different. The things you want from one guy might be different from the other one. And depending if he a cornball or what y'all call high value men, this just depends on what you want from him and how you go about getting it.
That makes sense.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a great show.
JR, can you play that video again? Because I want to point out the fact that this dumbass woman sat there and said, I turned down a fucking home. I don't think anybody caught that. This dumbass woman's like, I turned down homes and cars. What the hell?
But the thing is that if you don't have what I need, I'm not going to waste your time by even pretending that you have a chance. I'm not even going to accept gifts, money, the things that I've been offered, homes, cars. If I have no intention of being with you, I can't do it. I can't use people. For me, that's using a man. No, if I have no intention of that, I'm not going to accept that from you. I don't want to hurt you like that.
Yeah.
So
no. That's honorable because a lot of people aren't like that on either side.
Yeah.
Really?
So let me tell you this.
Why do you be lying?
No. So if a man do all these things for you, he gonna feel like he owns you. He gonna feel entitled. He gonna feel like I can come over here and make rules, do what I need to do because I bought you this. So I definitely understand what she's saying. And
Veronica, you actually think somebody offered her a damn home?
Well, you gotta read the context, Mr. Let Go. So what happens is the guy offers them a home to stay in. Okay, so like he'll put her up in a little spot, he'll put her up in a little apartment.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the context. Usually what happens with a lot of these guys is that they put them up in a crib and it's based off of the guy's convenience. It's not that it means anything to the guy or it's going to affect him at any way. It's just a convenience type of thing. So when she say offering a home, that's really the context of what really be happening.
Okay, I got you.
All right. Anybody else want to speak on this topic? Should women accept gifts from men they're not interested in? Go ahead, Siobhan.
I don't think that we should, but I think that when you go on a date with a man, like sometimes they just bring gifts, and I'm not gonna say no to a gift that they bring the first time that we meet. Okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna wear it, whatever it is. Okay, and I'm gonna say thank you. And I'm gonna smile. Okay,
And not give them no pussy.
no, I'm not. But like we can lead towards like if the gentleman is kind and he's nice and he's doing everything, we have a good time. Like, come on. Like who eventually you're gonna want to give him the box because everything, and he's gonna know at that first time that I don't have to bring this and that. Like bring some flowers, like ease me into the man that you are. Don't just like give me like everything all at once at the beginning because because then I'm gonna expect more and more and more. Start little and then move your way up. And that's personally how I would want it, right? Because a lot of men don't really give flowers nowadays. We want a flower like a single rose, or like a lot of us don't get that. And that's really all we want. And then ease us into the bags. But let us show you what we're about, and then show us what you're about, and then we can just kind of come together, and then you can give me something, and then I want to give you something. Then the holidays will be better, and we'll just be happy, and we'll have good sex too.
Don't ever give a woman anything, fellas.
I will never give a woman a bag in life.
No. Don't give her a flower. Don't give her a flower. Listen.
Why?
For all of the guys watching this, let me tell you something, bro. What you're doing is you're creating an impossible task for yourself long term. Because what happens is how you start off is how you have to continue, and how you have to, and what happens, you really ain't creating a system of entitlement, because at some point she's going to say, well, you don't do the things that you used to do, or you used to bring me flowers and all of this other type of dumb junk. First of all, it doesn't serve any purpose, because she's not even looking to give you the pussy anyway. No flower is going to get you the pussy. All right. They know whether or not you're going to bust it down, or if they want you to bust it down before you ever pick them up. The flower is not going to be the separation between it. Like you doing the thing that your daddy taught you, and your daddy was a simp. So be careful with that. Now, when you get into a space to where you actually marry a chick, that's when you start dating her. You do not start putting your best foot forward. As a matter of fact, I would say for most guys, you need to make sure that you don't tell her that you got the bag. Don't tell her what you do for a living, as far as trying to impress her on none of that type of junk. Play yourself down. That's how you can separate the real from the fake. She gonna bust it down anyway, whether, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to separate whether or not she with you because you gonna be fooled in her phone, then play yourself down. And you know what I'm saying? Just play it by ear and see how it go. And if you're not that dude, then at the very least you saved yourself some money, and you ain't prepper for some other dude to come behind you and then bust her down that same night.